sun is up, it's a beautiful day. My beginning will be as bright as the sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so bright, it's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart, doesn't matter how far.
Can you believe it? We're already at the end of June going into July, and I'm doing another pickups video. It just felt like a few weeks ago I did one for May, and a lot of stuff has come in over the last 2 weeks, enough to do a pickups video for June 2020. So let's get into it and see what games I picked up for that month. So let's start it off with some Xbox One games. I haven't really been showing that many games for the Xbox One, and mainly because I'm not really collecting for it anymore. I've made the decision. I'm going with PlayStation 5. I'm not going to go with the Series X, maybe in a few years time, but I'm not too sure about that even. But I did pick up 2 games for the Xbox One, starting with Darksiders 3. Now I've got Darksiders 1 and 2 on, I think, the PlayStation 4. I think I've got one of them on the, I think the Darksiders, the first one, on the Wii U as well, and that was one of the last games ever released on the Wii U, I believe. But I do love this series. This is still new and sealed. I got to crack this thing open to play it. But there's also, I think, Darksiders Genesis, which kind of looks like a Diablo game. So when that's on sale, I will hunt this one down. And this one was only like $20, so that was a bargain. Now I was trying to hunt this one down for the PlayStation 4, and that's the Surge. It was sold out. Again, this was under $20 from Oz Game Shop, and I looked at some gameplay footage of it. It looks really good, what I've seen of it, so I can't wait to get in that. And it's got some epic boss battles by the look of it, and it's another kind of mech warrior type of game, I think. So it'll be really cool to see how that one plays. It should be really good, I hope. Now I got a whole heap of PlayStation 4 games, again on sale from either Oz Game Shop or EB Games here in Australia. And let's kick it off with Zone of Enders, which I talked about in another video. I do remember this game back on the PlayStation 2 all those years ago, and I never really gave it any thought because I wasn't into the mech warrior type of games. It's only just been recently I've gotten into the mech warrior games, and this I played a little bit of it last night, and it's actually really cool. High definition graphics in 4K capability, and yeah, it's also PlayStation VR compatible. I'm not really into PlayStation VR, so I won't be doing that one. But from what I played of it, it looks pretty solid for what it is, and it's a lot of cool anime cutscenes. I don't mind that at all. That's really cool to have. Now, this next game, I love the first one in the series, and I've been waiting and waiting for the price to drop, and finally it did. I think I paid about $34 for this, and that's Dragon Quest Builders 2. Look, I'm not into Minecraft. I've said that before. But this is a really, it's way better than Minecraft, I feel, and because it is based on the Dragon Quest characters and, you know, all of that sort of stuff, that's why I liked it. And it's got a little bit, you know, it's got the building, it's got some RPG elements into it as well, so that's cool. And this one comes with a reversible cover. I like this cover than the other one, but I did love this game on the PlayStation 4, the first one. I also got it on the Vita as well, and I think I got it on the Nintendo Switch. But I was hoping to get this on the Switch, but the prices are still way too high, and it was a bargain on Oz Game Shop, so I had to pick it up. So the next game I've got is Senran Karagi. I don't know if I pronounced that right. I've got some of the games on the I think the Vita and the Nintendo 3DS. This is like, I don't know how you describe this. It's just like a weird water splash battle type game with the water pistols running around, anime characters in bikinis and stuff like that. It's really weird, but it was going really cheap, and it's a bizarre Japanese game made by Marvelous, and I know this series is really popular, and you know, they do a lot of weird and funny things, and you know, it's a bit of fan service right there, and it actually is a lot of fun to play. Now, these next 2 games I picked up on sale from EB Games here in Australia. Middle Earth Shadow of War. I did really enjoy the first game in this series, and I played a bit of this one, and it just reminds me so much of Assassin's Creed. I feel just with the stealth mode, it hasn't got the bloody the blades in the arms, but it still is a really cool stealth features in it, and I'm actually enjoying this one more than the first one, which is wow. I really enjoyed the first one, but this one is actually a lot better. There wasn't quite a big update I had to do on that before I started. And another game I picked up was Valkyria Revolution. I didn't know this was actually a Sega game. Deep Silver, I don't know if Sega was just the publisher or what, but I got to take these stickers off. But it came with a soundtrack, and also I got another game there that came with a soundtrack as well. I don't know which one it was, but yeah, it came with a soundtrack, so that was really cool. Now, to finish off this video, yeah, there has to be some Switch stuff. Why not? Just the way it is. Again, on sale from EB Games, Rad Rogers Radical Edition. Now, this is based on platformers from the 90s, and it even says that. For the Switch, it looks okay, but I think it would probably look way better on the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One. But it has a lot of nostalgia about it for, a platformer from that era. It's based on from that era, and it's really cool. But I do feel that, I wanted to get this for the Switch because of the portability. But looking back, maybe I should have got it for the PlayStation 4 because it does look way better. For some reason, I don't know why. This is a 2D game. It's not that taxing. The Switch should be able to handle it. Don't know why it wasn't a better port. Now, when I heard this game was getting released on the Switch, I was like, oh, I gotta get this one. I had to get it from the UK. I didn't want to get the Aussie one because of the classification labels, and it was one of my favorite games on the original Xbox. And I've got that still in the collection there, and it's Oddworld Stranger's Wrath, and I started playing it, and it looks so cool on the Switch compared to Rad Rogers. It looks great, it plays great, and it's really funny because it's been such a long time since I played this game on the original Xbox, and I don't really remember that much of it, but I played the death out of that game, and I'm going to play this one, and it is so cool to have this one. I really do recommend it. It's got first person, third person mode in it. You just transition into those different modes so easily, and it's just, this was released on the PlayStation 4 and the Vita, remastered via limited run games. Of course, I missed out on that one, like a lot of people would have, but it was so good that this game got a release so everybody has the opportunity of picking it up, and I do recommend it. It's a great game. The character of Stranger is really cool, a bounty hunter going after bounty, and it's a great title, so highly recommend that. So that's pretty much it. That's my pickups for the month of June. I'm still waiting for stuff to come from overseas, and a lot of this stuff actually came from overseas. I've been waiting a month and a half for stuff, and I'm still waiting for stuff to arrive. And just with the way things are at the moment in the world, but I still got a lot of stuff coming. That's why I thought, okay, get this stuff done. I can move on to the end of July, and hopefully everything else that I've been waiting for has finally arrived. If not, then that's just the way it is. But there are so many great sales on at the moment, end of the year, financial year sales here in Australia, and I'm seeing so much stuff on Oz Game Shop. I talk about them a lot. That's where I get my stuff from, UK, and also when I can pick up games here in Australia from EB Games, and if I got the classification labeling on the outside, I can just remove it, the sticker. I always buy UK or American stuff. I don't know, it's just really funny because I can still pick up stuff at Oz Game Shop from EB Games, where that sometimes get traded in the UK or US versions, and it's great when they put the labels on the outside, not on the actual inside of the cover, which I wouldn't buy. But yeah, that's what I picked up for the month. There's a lot of great sales happening. That's why it's a perfect opportunity to pick up some bargains. Like I said, Dragon Quest Builders 2, I've been waiting so long for that to drop, and it finally did. And so great to play that game finally. I love that series for some reason. Way better than Minecraft. Okay, I'm just keeping on rambling now. time to go. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.